Assalamu alaikum. I am Tahmid Alam and I will be describing task 3 C, D, and E for this project. So for task 3, we have to find and do the query of the organizers who are in Gombak and as per the items they distributed. So we took in select for organizer ID, organizer name, organizer's first name, last name, and then we have item number, distribute a food, like how many foods they have distributed, and then the organizer's address. So here we took 4 of the organizers for the search, and all of their addresses are Gombak as per the instructions, and the items they distributed we took which are more than 10. That means 4 of these searches will contain more than 10 of numbers in terms of distribution of food, and uh, the order is by organizer's last name, and this is the order with from organizer's last name and all. So this table comes from the uh, organizer, and then we join them here. This is the output for task 3C. Let's go to the D. So in this query, we have to find the volunteers whose ID is V003 and one of the organizer whose ID is D003. And also we have to find that what are the pending projects between these two dates. That means 1st January 2017 to 1st December 2018. So for this search, we're taking by select status number, which is the first field here, and then the project number, organizer ID, volunteer ID, project pending project, this is the project number, and then the date, and this date has to be within 1st January 2017 to 1st December 2018. So by here status date between, we use this line to find that date specifically for volunteer ID number V003 and from the organizer ID of D003, and this is the output we got. And then we have the last part of this project, which is 3E, and here the query has to do with the feedback form from the volunteers who lives in Kuala Lumpur and Ipoh, and the projects they have handled which only show the rating above 6. That means we will only take those ratings in this table who are more than 6. So for these fields, we're taking first feedback number, then project number, and all of this comes from the table of feedback, and then we have volunteer ID, first name, last name of the volunteer, then we have addresses. We are only taking the addresses from Kuala Lumpur and Ipoh, and these are the lines how we are executing these inside the output. And then we have uh, we're taking the volunteers text, uh, volunteers phone number, feedback rating, and these rating are in this search. We are seeing that there are 4 searches and all of the ratings are more than 6, which is 9, 10, 8, and 10. Then we have the comments, and then we have the suggestions. So in the comments, we taking the comments from these feedback and also the suggestions. So this is the feedback we get. Thank you very much.